Hello, and welcome to another exciting edition of Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'm Ryan, your host, and I'm welcoming you to my review of Captain Corelli's Mandolin. Yep, Captain Corelli's Mandolin is what I'm about to say. I almost call it Medallion, but it's Mandolin. Anyways, this is a movie from the director Shakespeare in Love, John Madden, who also directed another movie I reviewed on the channel, The Dead. And though I didn't like The Dead, I'm going to tell you right now, I really liked Captain Corelli's Medallion. However you want to say, yeah, Captain Corelli's Medallion. So I did like this movie, and for the most part, it's really good. It's a period. It's a melodrama. It's set during. Well, it's set before the days of World War II. I believe it starts out in 1940 and then eventually goes into World War II. So now that I explained about it, let's talk about Captain Corelli's Medallion. So anyways, Captain Antonio Corelli, an Italian officer whose company of soldiers is sent to Capaholion, a beautiful Greek island, untouched by war. A free spirit with a passion for music and romance, Corelli is enchanted by Capaholion and its people. It's somewhere in the Greek island, especially Pagala, I think it's how she's pronounced. The gorgeous, proud daughter of an island doctor, engaged to a local fisherman, Pelagian, recites Corelli's attention, but the kind and charming captain weakens her defense. Surrounded their hearts, Corelli and Pagala begins a heated affair. But before their love grows, the war crashes on Capaholion's shores, forcing Corelli and Pagala to make dangerous sacrifice for country and home and risk losing each other forever. Got a little tongue-tied there. This is another movie that was also co-made by Miramax and Studio Canal and working title. So as I say in this channel, Miramax has worked with Universal, whether it be Miramax Universal or Universal Miramax, whatever, they work with each other, and they still do work together, collabing on movies to this day. So I really, really like this movie a lot. What I did like especially, I did like the characters. Cage and Cruz, they play the two love interests, and they're really good. The film opens with them explaining about something. I forgot. It opens with the doctor getting something out of a guy's ear that he had since he was a child. Then we cut to the strongman, which is oddly enough played by the actor who would go on to play Barbaros in 2004's The Passion of the Christ. So he plays the strongman, and we see that they're having a party in Italy, and not Italy, I'm sorry, Greece, that island. I'm just going to say Greece. It starts out in 1940, as I said, and they're in Greece, they're having fun, they're doing a bunch of these dance rituals. Then we get the strongman, and he basically, they meet up. He's the strongman, so he lights this cannon which shot Bale right. He shoots Bale right in the butt with the cannon, and now the doctor, he thinks oh crap, I think I killed him, that kind of thing. So now eventually Bale goes off to war, and then we get Cage, who plays the German officer, Captain Corleone. Captain Corleone. Yeah, that's kind of an odd name for a character, but honestly, it works. It works because of the two chemistry. Though Cage can go over the top, but he's not way over the top that make you want to believe. He's not doing the Nick Cage shtick where he goes way over the top to the point of makes the movie unwatchable. Though I had a problem with him trying to pull off a German accent. It's a little bit too thick. That's another problem I have with Americans. When I reviewed a movie called The Secret Life of The Secret Life of Words, I didn't think Sarah Polley could pull off that accent. Well, it's the same problem having Nick Cage. He's too good pulling it off. He has it way too thick. So, right when they meet, we see the Germans, they're walking, and they meet, and then Cage talks to the guy, he says, F off. And then he walks down off the podium, and he's just, yeah. There's a lot of really good action. It's very heartbreaking at times that you can see what these men went through during World War II and what the war is going on. But as I said, I think it's really good. The ending is really good. Though, I forgot to mention that, I forgot to run down the cast. I'm sorry, guys. I should have started that first. So in addition to Nick Cage, we also have Penelope Cruz as always. This also has John Hurt, Christian Bale, David Morrissey, and Irene Papas. That's the main cast in this movie. So I'm trying to think of who else. This is actually based on a novel by Louis Del Barnest. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's directed by John Madden, who made Shakespeare in Love. Now, I have Shakespeare in Love or Shakespeare in Love. I do have that movie, but I haven't covered it on the channel yet. I will have to watch that to see, maybe it might be good, because this movie is really, really good. Though it's really heartbreaking. At times it made me think, what's going to happen to Cage's character? What's going to happen to the captain? Is something going to happen to him? At times they'll go into war. The action can get a little bit stiff, but it makes you think. There's one scene literally where Captain Cornelius, however you want to pronounce the last name, he comes back from singing opera music at the beach. He's a big opera guy, so he'll sing opera. He also plays the mandolin, which those scenes are really good. The mandolin scenes to me are just, wow, so brilliant. And it's just, to me, that's what makes this so good. And the action can get a little bit, I don't want to say cheesy, but the action makes you at times think, is he going to die? Is he going to make it through this war? We don't know. I'm not going to tell you. There's a climax near the end of the movie, which definitely makes you think. Like, it was a crazy time during World War II of what they went through. But the chemistry between these two characters is really what makes this stand out. And it really does make you think a lot. And it goes through the timeline of 1940 to 1947. So, yeah. I forgot to mention, this is not the total ending, but eventually they go into a big earthquake. Though the cast and crew, the crew of the movie actually made a dedication to those who have fought in this war and those affected during the earthquake. That a big earthquake happened. This was filmed entirely in Greece, which I think is really, really, really good. The cinematography, stunning. Greece looks great. For a movie from 2001, I think it still looks pretty good for this time period. So I think that's really about it, guys. like I said, the only flaw I have in the movie is I kind of wish Nick Cage, the German accent wasn't too thick. I think he's good, but him trying to pull up a German accent, and I know he's American, but somehow it just feels a little bit too phony. Not phony, but a little bit too, like, cheesy, I should say. I just wish that was a little better. But I can ignore all that. So at the end of the day, Captain Cordius Mandolin. I keep saying medallion, but it's Mandolin. Captain Cordius Mandolin. I'm gonna try saying that 10 times fast. Is a stunning, well-made movie that I could say, yes, do see this movie. Like I said, I didn't like The Debt, but this movie is so good. Like, the cast is great, the writing is great, the pacing is good. This isn't a long, it's a 2-hour movie, but to me it felt more like an hour movie. It went by so fast that I wanted more. I wanted more of it. And I kept looking at my player to see what scene it was on. I usually check the scene selection to see how many scenes are in the movie. And honestly, this movie is just so good. Like I said, this is a very well-made movie. It's not a great movie, but it's a very good movie that I can easily say, yes, do see this movie. And it definitely, if you like Penelope Cruz and like Nick Cage, if you like this cast, if you like Shakespeare in Love, which has that same feeling of the movie, but set during World War II, in my opinion. Now, I haven't seen Shakespeare in Love, so I couldn't really compare the two, but yeah. So, yeah, let's go ahead and rate this right now, guys. I'm going to go ahead and give Captain Corelli's Mandolin a 4 out of 5. It was almost a 5 out of 5. Came that close. Had there wasn't a lot of the Nick Cage isms, and if it didn't have, and if he would have did the German accent a little bit better, then this movie would have been a 5 out of 5. But I figured, you know what? I had to dock it down to a 4 out of 5 just because of that. So, yeah. Sure. 4 out of 5 for sure. So, yeah. Captain Cordius Mandolin. I'm sorry. Captain Cordius Mandolin. I gotta stop calling Medallion. It's Mandolin. So I want to I wanted to clear that with you guys so I don't get it wrong. But anyways, do see this movie. It's that good. And hopefully I don't get that spelling. Hopefully I get the pronunciation of this movie correct. So that's my review. That's my review of Captain Cordius Mandolin. Hope I got that right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the content of the channel, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, ring the bell to get the video notifications so you don't miss a single video on the channel, guys. I'm on Letterboxd, guys, so you don't miss a single... Yeah, I'm on Letterboxd, guys, so you can check me out there as well. But like I said, just keep subscribing to the channel. I have tons of I have tons of content in the channel, so just click the subscribe button, ring the bell, and click the bell. Well, subscribe, click the bell, and ring the bell to get the video notifications so you don't miss a single video on the channel, guys. And yeah, go check this movie out. It's really, really, really good. Captain Cordius Mandolin. I hope I got that right. So check the movie out, guys. It's definitely well worth your time. So that's it, guys. And as always, keep watching those Universal movies.